Mel Robbins opens the discussion by emphasizing the importance of being conscious about how we spend our time, who we spend it with, and prioritizing what truly matters to us. She highlights that time will pass regardless of our actions, but we have the power to shape our lives based on how we choose to use our time. Robbins introduces a 10-year research study known as the American Time Use Survey, which provides insightful data on how people spend their time and with whom. The study reveals critical moments in life that significantly affect our relationships. These milestones often lead to dramatic shifts in how much time we spend with family, friends, and colleagues. Robbins aims to use this data to encourage listeners to reflect on their own time use and make more conscious decisions moving forward. One of the key takeaways from the study is the drastic reduction in time spent with family and siblings after turning 18. This decline continues until it plateaus at around age 26, with most people spending less than an hour a day with their family for the rest of their lives. Robbins stresses the importance of being intentional about family time, especially as parents and siblings age. She shares personal anecdotes to illustrate how fleeting time with family can be, and urges listeners to prioritize and plan family gatherings to strengthen these essential bonds. The study also highlights that between the ages of 20 and 60, people spend the majority of their time with coworkers. This finding underscores the significance of choosing a positive work environment and being selective about the people we work with. Robbins argues that our coworkers can greatly influence our daily happiness and overall life satisfaction. She advises listeners to not settle for jobs they hate or toxic work environments, emphasizing that it's possible to find fulfilling work that also meets financial needs. Another sobering statistic from the study is the steady decline of time spent with friends. As individuals grow older, the amount of time spent with friends tends to decrease significantly. The data suggests that after the age of 29, the time dedicated to friendships essentially flatlines. Robbins emphasizes that this shift occurs as people start to focus more on their personal lives, careers, and families, often moving to different cities or pursuing further education, which naturally leads to a dispersion of friend groups. To combat the natural decline in time spent with friends, Robbins introduces a simple yet effective framework based on two key concepts: patterns and prioritization. She explains that friendships often form around recurring patterns in our lives, such as working at the same place or participating in shared activities. However, for these friendships to flourish, there must be a conscious effort to prioritize these relationships. This means actively making plans and reaching out, rather than passively waiting for interactions to happen. Transitioning to the topic of romantic relationships, Robbins underscores the importance of choosing a life partner wisely, as this decision profoundly impacts how one spends their time in later years. She advises against rushing into marriage out of societal pressure or fear of being alone, emphasizing that the quality of the relationship and how the partner makes one feel are paramount. Robbins stresses that as people age, they will spend increasingly more time with their partner, making it crucial to choose someone whose company is genuinely enjoyable and enriching. As individuals enter their 40s, Robbins notes that the amount of time spent alone tends to increase. Rather than viewing this as a negative development, she encourages listeners to see it as an opportunity to cultivate a positive relationship with oneself. Learning to enjoy one's own company, she argues, is essential for personal happiness and can also make one more resilient against feelings of loneliness. This self-companionship becomes increasingly important as people age and find themselves spending more time in solitude. Robbins touches on the evolving nature of parent-child relationships, noting that the majority of time parents spend with their children occurs during the first 2 decades of the child's life. As children grow older and become more independent, the amount of time spent together naturally decreases. However, Robbins emphasizes that this doesn't mean the end of the relationship, but rather a transformation. She advocates for parents to remain proactive in maintaining and strengthening their bonds with their adult children, ensuring they feel seen, safe, and supported.